Hi. I had a request from someone to make a video on sharpening flint or knapping the edge on a flint, whereas it will strike a steel and create sparks. So that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, I hope you can see this clearly enough. This is the flint type of flint that I'm using, an English black flint, and it's a musket flint, but it doesn't matter what sort of flint shard you've got. This one's been battered around a bit and it's a bit blunt, so there's a couple of ways you can do it. One is just to get the steel and place it right on the edge and push down like that. Can you hear it cracking? And there's little bits that are broken off. That leaves a sharp edge. Okay. The other way you can do it is to use a pair of pliers. If you're doing this at home and you have a pair of pliers, you can nip off the edge like so. And that puts a nice sharp edge on there. If you're using a rifle or a musket and it's got a blunt flint, this can happen sometimes. You'll fire it and just nothing will happen. You'll pull the trigger and there's not even a flash in the pan. I find the easiest way to do it is to put your cock full forward and bring it back and control it with your hand, and with the other hand on the hammer bring it down till it meets the edge of the flint. And if you push down with the hammer at that point, you will crack off the edge of the flint just as we did here using the steel. The same method. Do you see that? It just breaks off the edge of the flint. The other way of doing this, of course, is to put the flint at half cock and use something to tap the edge off. I have a small steel pin, it's part of a nail, and I just put the edge, the tip of the cut off nail on the edge and just knock it down with something, little piece of wood or anything like that, and it does the same thing. It's just knocking off that edge of the flint just to give it another sharp edge. I won't do it on this one because this one's a new flint and I don't want to make it any smaller than it already is. If I keep knocking stuff off it, you can do it for so long, but then eventually the flint gets worn down and it gets to be too short. So this is a brand new flint, so I don't want to touch that one. But yeah, that's how it's done. It doesn't have to be a musket flint, of course. It can be any sort of flint shard, as I said before, and all you need to do is break off that edge to give yourself another edge. That's all.